Hey, welcome back. Today, we'll be unboxing Marvel Legends Emma Frost from X-Men 97. Tradition dictates we take a look at the package first before we open it up. The rest of the wave is pictured back here. Which ones are you going to pick up? Really good first impressions so far. I think she might be the best one they've made yet. Alright, let's break her out of here. I don't save the card backs or anything like that, but I always struggle opening these ones. It's just a funny way that they package it up and it's hard to get into the first cut. Looks like I have one with clean paint apps, and these sculpts are getting really fantastic the last 2 years or so. They're really spot on. The usual couple pairs of hands here. Nothing new in that department. We've seen this before. Pretty standard hands on most of the figures. Pretty sure those were going on to the Madam Hydra figure. I always appreciate extra head sculpts, and this one looks a little more expressive, more menacing, like a villain. The hair flipping around and the scowl on the face, or smirk maybe, is a better way to put it. Looks really great, but we have another piece of plastic to remove. She looks fantastic, really nice paint. The corset has really awesome lines on the thread, the boots, the cape. I do kind of wish the cape was made out of cloth though. You're not really able to get a lot of dynamic posing with the cape on being such a heavy plastic. They really knocked it out of the park with these head sculpts, especially compared to the Astonishing version, which I'll compare to in a bit. And the infamous Astonishing version with the head sculpt that everybody hated. Paint apps were fine, the sculpt was fine, but I remember a lot of people dogging on that head sculpt. They did much better this time around. She cannot stand, just like this one though. They both don't stand up for shit. The boots look the same, as well as maybe the legs, but the new Emma Frost is much taller. Alright, we'll try that next head sculpt. Alright, we're going to go without the cape this time, and just with the corset. It looks a lot more free, and we're going to try on the new hands. Surprising amount of movement with the torso there. I know some people were worried about it being tough, but it's more of a rubbery material. I always think of Frost as a villain, so I'm going to keep her on the display with this head on instead of the first one. I'm trying to get her stand up on her own, guys, but I just don't think it's going to happen. She will end up posing really nice with a stand, though. Alright, now we're going to swap heads with the Astonishing from that first sculpt and see how it fits. So it does click on, but it's a little loose. Even though the lipstick is not blue, this does look like more of a hero head, and I know that matches the X-Men team better, so this is probably a better fit if you're just going to leave it on the shelf and not move around too much. Definitely something to consider if you're going to keep the Astonishing version. It's not a bad body, and the head really makes it better here. Maybe even paint it blue if you want. I do wish the new one had a cloth cape though. I think it would be much better for posing if it had like a wired cape or even just cloth. And we'll show her next to Mystique here. Pretty standard. The new Mystique coming out looks pretty awesome. Are you guys going to pick it up? Alright, I'm going to try to get her to stand up on her own one more time. Can't figure that out, so I'll play with it later, but I do recommend picking this one up. I think the best Emma Frost so far from Marvel Legends. It's a really, really great figure. Well, there she is, X-Men 97, Emma Frost. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.